Hey everybody, welcome to the ET Whisper YouTube channel. This is our Galactic weekly channeling. I'm Rob Gauthier, the ET Whisperer. Sorry my voice is so rough. I got one of those really bad respiratory viruses from Sedona and passed on to my family, so it's been a rough week. But this channeling is going to be amazing. It's a galactic race of beings from the Big Dipper constellation, and they're pretty amazing. They worked with humans a while ago, it sounds like, and it sounded pretty amazing. So I hope you guys are enjoying the channeling, and thank you guys for supporting the channel, the likes, subscriptions, comments, stuff. All of that's really helped our channel grow and expand, along with these weekly uploads and the weekly radio show live on Wednesday. All of it's been really helping our algorithm. So thank you guys for putting in your comments and your likes. I love you guys. I appreciate it. And if you want to know more about our monthly Patreon with 2 extra channelings a month, listen after the channeling is done and we'll share a little bit about that. Hope you guys are having a great week. Sending you all of our love. And we'll see you guys on the other side.
Greetings to all, this is Aridif, that is A-R-I-D-I-F, and this is it spelled. We understand that we have queries for the galactic co-creation of the galactic collective consciousness, but before diving in to that galactic collective consciousness, we must express 2 things that we have always expressed. The first, above and beyond all things that are expressed in this day, to know, to feel, and to perceive that you are loved and our perspective is of the utmost importance. Secondly, it is our greatest excitement, and within the same great excitement in which we co-create with you, not only in this moment, but through all moments of your linear time perspective. Now, of course, we must express that the newest form of co-creant that we are bringing forward in this day, a race of entities that are humanoid by nature, and these entities exist in the constellation that you know as Ursa Majora, and in the star system of a binary star complex known to the human collective as Adhara. One moment we will connect to.
Greetings. It is an important communication today as we speak to humans for the first time in over 7,000 years. We spoke to early human beings at the precipice of human development during the 4th iteration of the changes that occurred inside of human DNA. We will give you a reference of time for all of the human race to understand. This is post wars with the Indian continent and many extraterrestrial races fighting wars upon your Earth. This is after several manipulations of DNA changes, but this is before humans created large civilizations under the new technologies that you have, and much after the great civilizations were built with the old technologies. We were in between very rough part of your evolution for the human life, but we shared the information that we had to share with humans then to help them grow and develop. The information that we shared was mostly internalized technology and how to create a growing comprehensive amount of internal heart-centered, mind-filtered information, the information that could help you redevelop your chakra systems to maximize its potential. Humans had much inner technology in your earlier history. We know that some of you already have understanding about this part of your history, but most of you have a small understanding. The inner technology that was used then was sound magnification, electromagnetic energy, combined to create many of your zero gravity technologies. This is what helped develop a great deal of early ancestors working with the tutelage of many star races and creating large products of technology, such as your pyramid structures and side of your country called Egypt, and the pyramid structures inside of the countries of your South American continents, and also many pyramids in your Central Asian location, such as China and Malaysia. Many of the technologies that humans have developed now are only outside of themselves and only used by creating through the mental energy. Before, the technology was filtered through the heart and then through the mind, and then brought into earth through the etherical realm, developed by calling upon the energies of the higher dimensional consciousnesses that you developed. This brought a great deal of fast growing technology, while the mental energy only that you're using now to develop technology creates much slower. But because human consciousness is developing, now your technology is increasing, so it becomes much more useful for the human development. The energy of our own race was developed through our fourth density production of consciousness, and was brought through in the similar ways of your ancient society. We had created with other races who had watched over us and taught us, and we brought that technology in through our heart centers and through our technology of the chakra systems. Much of the technology we used first was initially to solve problems that were inconvenient for us, creating larger households for larger families. We have created a large population, and at your part in development, we had in fact more beings who lived on our planet, at over 16.4 billion in total, while humans are only resting within 5.7 to 6.8 billion humans at your development now. We were able to develop larger households for smaller land masses. Our planet is inside of a dual star system and goes around both of those stars at the very far edges, and this creates very cold seasons and very warm seasons and two moderate seasons, and these seasons are created through the axis tilt of the planet that we come from, but also the development of having to traverse around two stars and the position of those stars coming around one another, one being much slower of a turn because of its larger size, and the other being much smaller with a quicker pattern, did develop many things for us to consider as our larger cycle. Our cycle takes over 7 years of human time to go around both of the stars, and gravitationally there are interruptions to our orbit throughout due to the heavy planetary systems around. And the largest star for us is a blue-white star, and this created a different condition for the technologies that we had to receive our starlights, and it also created hardships for developing over shorter periods of times, but longer periods of time the development was successful. So this brought us a slightly different setting of yours than your planet did, because your planet has large land masses and large water masses. Ours have very small habitable land masses, and some that are high in radiation, and the rest that is covered in water that is not like your earth water. It is more toxic to the bodies for us, and we cannot go through the water so easily. in our early development. But we solved larger household problems with our internal technology, a system for cleansing the water, which was another system which expanded our ability to reproduce higher amounts inside of our own race. And eventually we were able to move off of our first planet and move to the second. The second is over 23 years to go around both stars once at a further orbit, which stabilized with less heat, but also much less radiation. The radiation was good for our early genetic changes with mutations that occurred on a physical level, but was not as good in our later development once our DNA stabilized. Now, our race is called humanoid, but we don't look like humans do. We are much taller and slimmer than humans are. Our skin colors are not variants. We only have one skin color, and that skin color is a very pale white blue color. And our eyes are much smaller than yours and have developed to be near equal size of yours after the redevelopment of our eyes due to the moving further away from the starlight. And now our eyes are 80% of yours, where before they were only 28 to 32% the size of yours. And this helped us develop with our internalized sense and also senses of sound. The average duration of our life during our beginning of the fourth density was 189 to 211 years approximately, but was able to develop past 360 within just the first several generations. This helped expand our life and create better things. Now we have grown and we are living into the 980s to 1120 in average of your Earth years, and our development for our physicality, being fifth density beings, our consciousness expanded further. Now we are able to terraform any planet within our solar system to accommodate the ever-growing species still, and now we have populations at well over the amount of 800 billion beings. And our race grows and goes further out into the galaxy, finding planets that were previously uninhabited and joining their ecosystems and changing for more habitable nature of our race. But also do not disturb animals who have second density lives there. So it is a localized environmental change with the internal technology to bless us. We wanted to pass along our history to you and also who we are, so that you have a better understanding of your past. In the time it's taken us to change very quickly and sped through in higher evolution most races in the galaxy, it became very clear to us that humans have this similar capacity. When humans have such strong aspects and aspiration to grow and develop themselves through technology, we hope that you can start working to develop your psychic senses in this degree. If you're able to do that and to grow your population out, it would be something that would help your planet eventually get past many of the problems it has with lack of sustainability in many resources. Humans believe that the resources you have are not sustainable on your planet, but they are if used correctly. If not hoarded and taken by small groups of humans and distributed evenly throughout your planet, you could have very sustainable, easily sustainable resources. It is not up to us to tell you how to govern, but we do want to see you grow and expand without harming yourselves or staggering your development in such ways that you develop unequally and unwell. This is our greatest desire for you, because we do see you as an old family. We're looking for relationships similar in the human mind. Yes, at one time you were a babysitter of you, and you were the children that we watched after, and we see you growing up now, but we still want to help you and give you advices. And we hope that the advices from our race are helpful to you. Back in the time where we first met humans, you called us Adhara, and the Adhara was a race of beings that we personally call ourselves the Adanian. And the Adanian is a localized dialogue of our own race that was spoken from the very first group of beings that developed on the largest landmass that was not radiated on our home planet. And now we've developed into multiple different race names. So the Adhara is a good name to call us, because this links our past to your past and links the human development to our development. We will continue giving our energy to humans in love and support and information if needed. If you wish to telepathically communicate with our race, it is easy. Many of you can find this Ursa Majora inside of your sky. Look to the second brightest star that you can see with your eye and focus on our energy. If you want to know what our energy looks like, look at the center of your heart where the blue-white color exists, and this is similar to our energy as a collective. We hope you the best, good humans, and we will be here for you if you desire. Goodbye.
I wanted to thank everyone in our Patreon who helped support me have the free time to do the extra channeling here. If you're interested, go to ET Whisper Patreon, which is patreon.com/ETWhisper. $22 a month, you get access to 2 different channelings per month. One where everyone sends in ideas, we put it in a poll and vote for it. The second is a Q&A. Everyone sends in their questions and their desire of Aridif or Treb answering it, and then we ask the questions, and then we go through them randomly, and whoever's questions get picked goes there. So if you want to be a part of that to get access to that extra stuff, and you want to help support us get more content out on YouTube, the link is in the description. Love you guys. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll see you on the other side.